But when that ended, I felt this rush of basically anxiety that, okay, now I needed to go into aggressive mode and catch up. And I think time debt isn't that different from financial debt. But rather than, the interest you pay on your credit card or missing out on opportunities, I think time debt, that interest is paid in stress. And so I was reading a couple articles by Greg McKeown, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce her name, Ann-Laure Le Cunff. She was actually on my friend Matt Ziegler's Just Press Record podcast, and I'll put a show note or a link in the show notes to that conversation, what was really great. But she's written a new book called Tiny Experiments, and she focuses a lot on this time anxiety. And from her perspective, it can take several forms. And I'm just going to read these three that she provided. Current time anxiety, the feeling of being rushed that makes us feel overwhelmed and panicky. Have you ever felt that way? Yes. Future time anxiety, thoughts about what may or may not happen in the future, which are the cause of worry today. I'm sure we've all experienced that as well. And this last one is existential time anxiety, the sense of lost time slipping away that we're never going to get back. And if you're a parent, young or old, you've probably felt that. Because that's one of my drivers right now, is trying to find some kind of harmony between what I love doing as a advisor, supporting the TAMA families I work with, and at the same time being there as a supportive husband and being with my triplets plus one as my triplets finish their last year of middle school and prepare for high school. And likewise, my youngest, still in middle school, and being able to get to all of their activities. And Teresa and I even try to limit that scope where we tell our kids, you can only do one event at a time. But if I bring it back to this concept of time wealth, we all know that, time is our most precious finite resource. And when we begin to have awareness of that, I think we can be more intentional about the choices that we make. And again, as Ann-Laure points out in her article that I'll put in the show notes as well, we have this fear of being too late, but it's really never too late. And one of the things that she identifies as well, as far as what steps you can take to reduce this time anxiety, the number one point that she makes is defining what time well spent means to you.